Right. Thank you to our kind sponsors, and we are back.
Yeah,
Mike, hit it.
Michael. So we were talking earlier in the break about the time that you actually had met Steph was during the party tour when the Cobras played Asbury, and they played Asbury Lanes, which we've discussed already in length about how horrible that venue has become, and that it's not even a like a fracture or a fraction of what it used to be.
Well, the
But
bathrooms still where they are.
oh,
Are we
that's fuck.
talking
I guess
Hotel
that's all you.
Berkeley? Or are we talking the Wunderbar? Which
No.
one?
The bowling lane that
Oh,
the
Ashby Lanes. Okay, right.
yeah,
Gotcha.
and then the Berkeley. Michael, do you want to fill him in on what has become of that? Because I this is the first I'm becoming aware of it as well.
Oh shit! Wait, it was the Berkeley. I thought it was the Asbury Hotel.
Who was
No, it's
the
a Berkeley, right opposite Wunderbar. And then we played the show at Asbury Lanes, which was like a mile away or something, I think. But
Oh,
it was the hella haunted one.
it
The
was the Berkeley. That was a hotel where we all got on the roof and Chino pissed on the floor and
yeah. Yeah.
certain other things happened. But
Yeah, that
well,
you're gonna use for the next record cover was supposed to be.
oh, I actually I won't get into too many details, but I got offered the cover of the Honolulu album because I contributed to a certain project. And I was going to put Chino on the front, and I have a picture of him pissing on the floor in the Berkeley Hotel.
That's
that's awesome.
that. So Steph was saying for Foxborough, he was super fucking high and stoned for that show. The Asbury Lane show, I don't remember you leaving. Like, I don't remember getting back to the fucking hotel. I I don't know what the fuck. Dim, I think it was that he's the blonde one, right?
Not anymore. He's got zero hair, but yeah, I
Oh,
know who you mean. He had longer hair at the time.
yeah,
He's a guitarist, real
yeah,
good guitarist.
yeah. He fucking smoked me out, and I got fucked up, like super fucked up. And then I don't know who it was. I think it was fucking Maddie wanted like Taco Bell, and we ended up driving around for like 45 fucking minutes looking for a Taco Bell. And then we finally made it back to the Berkeley, and it was like you, Sheila, and Chino vanished into the dark depths of the fucking
We were in
upper
the
levels.
kitchen. We started in the kitchen because the kitchen wasn't open. So it literally like a Jack Nicholson movie, where you got the whole hotel to yourself. It's fucking dead. There's you and ghosts. So we walk around the kitchen, open shit up, nothing in there. And we're like, no one's here. And we went to the front desk, no one's at the front desk. And we were kind of like, is this real? We're actually in The Shining. And then some fuckers went on the roof. I did not. I thought better of that and went to bed. But Chino, of all people, managed to get through that tiny fucking hole in the roof, and you all got on the roof.
I
Uh,
have doubts about that just because like physically I don't know if that was
the laws of physics, but nothing made sense that night. So I believe it. Chino probably levitated.
it's the Santa Claus magic shit that we're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
how he gets down the chimney. Chino got to
Yeah.
the roof.
So, he choked out Tony Goggles that night as well.
What?
Do you remember that? So I came out of the bedroom and Chino was literally strangling Tony Goggles. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And apparently Goggles had said, I want to come on that fat chick's tits. And I was like, oh shit, no. So I was trying to stop Chino killing him. Then that's when the peeing incident occurred because I had to take Chino somewhere else where Goggles wasn't. But yeah, there was nearly a homicide that night just because someone said the wrong thing. That's it.
God, I love that
So
fucking
many
part.
weird fucking shit happened that night.
that whole fucking week was just fucking weird. Fucking the Edge walking around getting introduced as the Edge from Yoo-Hoo.
Oh no, that was Aunt. What was her name? What was the
That
aunt's
was
name? Polly or
Ollie. Yeah, because
yeah.
Ollie's the
So,
mom.
and she was going like, I met Mr. Edge. And I thought, I think I know who that is. But that was in New York, right? So that was after, but it
Yeah.
all kind of intermingles into this journey, as does White Castle. We all took a special trip to White Castle, but yeah.
That was on me.
I have
Yeah.
no chronology on this event. I just remember certain things. But I do remember Tony Goggles nearly died for trying to come on Sheila's Tits. And
I mean, I don't blame him.
yeah,
And I
I
do the
just
same
didn't want
fucking
to
thing.
deal with the police report.
Well,
I think it was justified, but
yeah, and plus he's on the other side of the fucking country. Like, yeah, he'd be fucked. But yeah. So yeah, there was that haunted fucking hotel. There was an attempted homicide. Uh, I remember you were there, Michael, to begin with.
That fits the times, yeah.
I just don't. I have no fucking clue. Like that was not my proudest moment, but definitely not my fucking least proud moment. It's
well,
way
my
lower.
shithead father-in-law turned up that night with his girlfriend too, and they came to Asby Lanes, and I just did not speak to him. Everyone else was really nice to him. I was like, "Fuck you, I don't want to speak to you." And I was just like, "I'm busy managing band shit. I don't want to speak to you." And then Chino was like, "See you, Rachel, Dad. I heard you're a shithead." So there's all that kind of, I don't know, why did you invite your dad to this thing? This is meant to be like a fun show. And I guess he lived in Clifton or something. I forget where it
Which
was now.
still was not close to Asbury.
No, but anyway, it's just like that whole week was like a clusterfuck of weird events that would never have happened individually anywhere else.
No, no, that was definitely a fucking well. I was
Well,
gonna say once in a lifetime fucking experience, but we're gonna have this on a separate entity. The fucking
We may even re-record all this shit again when we get the chronology right as well.
fuck chronology. I don't give a shit about that. Like,
yeah, remember your notes, Brian?
It's fragments of memory.
yeah, exactly. It's whatever
This
fucking
was like
remains in
13,
this.
14 years ago. So
Yeah, fuck, man.
Axel wrote a song about that shit, and he didn't get it right.
You know, fuck you, dude. Don't remind me that it was almost 15 years ago. But
14 years of heartache, it's been 14 years of pain.
great, now I got to pay the fucking rights to Axel for your fucking.
Actually, you don't because I recorded it. So it's fine. If you actually play Axel singing that shit, then yes, we will get YouTube banned or whatever. But
Okay,
we're good. We're good.
all right. I'm gonna take his word for it.
I work for a
Um,
law firm. Trust me.
that's very fucking true. Okay, I'm
Trust
a
me,
way more
bro.
confident. Uh, so we all know we all know what I'm referencing to the craziest fucking week of our lives. But what I wanted to talk about, because New Year's just happened, is the fake New Year's Eve. That was technically the weekend before Thanksgiving.
It was November the 20th, something like that.
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
to say
the fucking weekend,
2010,
the
2009,
weekend before
2010.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
20 was it 2010? No, it was
It's either
20.
2000, it's 2009.
Yeah,
2009.
yeah. So we all fucking headed down Southern California, LA, beautiful fucking Hollywood, California, to go see Green Day perform for New Year's Eve. the week before Thanksgiving. So, burst in the bubble. Hollywood's fucking fake. Nothing is what's real. I fucking hate that city so much. But it took like 8 years of my life. I'm not bitter. But so we went to go see Green Day do New Year's Eve, and it was fun. It was a good show. And I honestly, I need Steph's remembrance of this because I have zero recollection. I know I sent you the picture, Michael. I know you've seen the picture of me with Rachel, Baby Cobra, and the fucking bottle of rum.
I've seen a lot of pictures where it looks like you don't remember that night.
So I don't know. What happened was we all went down, and somehow our group got bigger than it should have been, and they didn't have enough
I can
passes.
I can fill in the blanks here.
Okay.
Me and
Yeah.
Rachel had tickets for the Carson Daly performance.
Right.
And then the Cobras came down with an entire bus full of people. And Kenny, what's Kenny's name? The drum tech.
Oh God. Butler.
Kenny Butler was there. Oh, the Cobras are here. Let's get you all in there. So Kenny Butler just managed to get everyone in. We watched the New Year show, except some of us got front stage and some of us were left at the back. So I'll tell you this, I was really pissed off that night because I was one of the back crowd people. As were you, Fee.
I was gonna say we had fun.
Oh,
we didn't even know the prima donnas then. That's how fucking lame it was. We had no connection, no ins, no hookups, nothing. We had the Cobras and they were all fucked up. So anyway, we all got in and then we saw the show, blah, blah, blah. Everyone went home. Except we didn't because my wife and a few of the Cobras got invited down into the basement, and was it the Staples Center at the time?
Yeah.
I forget the name. Maybe a state, whatever. It was a big building. Me, you, maybe McTiernan. Those are the three people I remember, there's a few of those. And I was like, fuck this. I'm going home. And you were like, I'm not leaving here before I get in that fucking basement. And when I was calling my wife and saying, Rach, I'm leaving. And she's like, no, I can do it. I was like, no, I'm drunk. I'm pissed off. You all got in. I didn't. I had a real bitchy thing going on. And Fee's like, you ain't fucking going anywhere. We're getting in that basement, even if I have to kill you and present the body saying I found this here and I need to be part of the investigation. It was that kind of fucking MacGyver shit.
that sounds like Brian.
Funnily enough, somebody called somebody and we opened the doors and we got downstairs. I don't know how the fuck it happened. I would not have gotten on my own. I would have just gone home to a hotel and have been too drunk for IHOP, which I was anyway, but we got in. And that was the beauty of it. And there was a bottle of Cristal there, and I had no idea that it belonged to Mr. BJA. And we all started drinking that bottle of Cristal instead of touching the other stuff. It was cheaper beer and whatever else. But anyway, so we got downstairs somehow. My wife was already there. A lot of the Cobras, Baby Cobra was there. Chino, Josh, Sabrina Williams. You know, the usual people you meet in a basement bar somewhere. But I just remember being incredibly pissed off that night. Until we got into, Tanya Elder was there too. She was the one that said, no, Steph, we'll do it. She was a calming voice in all this, actually. You were the determined voice, and I was just like, fuck this voice, I can go to a hotel. I can't give a shit about these people anyway. Their albums suck. You know, that's kind of where I was in that headspace at that moment. But yeah, we persevered. We got it.
You weren't wrong, like on any of those accounts. But
no, it's kind of interesting because I'm not the person that would get backstage. I'm not the person that would get to that VIP experience. Because at the end of the day, I like the music, but I don't give a shit. but I was with people who had a mission from God.
Yeah.
And all I remember is we were introduced in a giant, it was probably like a 40-foot by 100-foot room they placed us in. And there was
Oh yeah, it wasn't.
tours with champagne and like chandeliers and shit.
And then the all
And
important
then Prima
dome
Donna
light.
walked in. And then Mike walked in first.
Yeah.
Then Trey came in juggling with a bottle of fucking tequila. And Billy
Yeah.
kind of
And-
sloped in with his son at the end. And
And
they
he-
just stood against a wall and didn't say shit.
Yeah, he came in and then he had two chicks with him. And he came up and he gave me a hug and he's like, "Oh, I love it. You always smell like tacos." And I was like, "What the fuck does that mean, dude? Like, is that a good thing or a bad thing?" And he's like, telling the girls, "Come here, fucking, doesn't he smell like tacos? Isn't that rad?" And I'm like, "The fuck?"
Usually you used to smell of a $1 fee fucking McDonald's menu. That
Yeah,
was...
like that wasn't tacos, fool. That was fucking a McDouble and a fucking
Where did I
four-piece
used to meet
nugget.
you? I used to meet you all the time at Ashby Bar or something, right? Anyway, we have a hella fucking dollar menu here at McDonald's. I'd meet you there, then we'd go and drink beer. But you would pick me up, we'd go to McDonald's, then we could drink.
Yeah, well, you had to
So
have
is
a
it, yeah, it was important you had your daily meal of like five, I don't know, fucking dollar cheeseburgers or whatever you ate at the time.
Yeah. Hey, I survived, didn't I?
But anyway, I digress from the taco. I always imagined McDonald's would be your center of choice. But
That would make more sense. But so you, I always have a hard time like drawing a picture for people. It was a hanging light, and it had like a round
it's like a
opaque
dome.
dome.
So it's like a chandelier with a dome in the center.
Yeah.
And I'll let you lead with the rest because I don't admit to doing anything about this after that.
I don't know how it started. I don't know. I'm sure it was
Trey pissed in a bottle of tequila.
that was like three people deep.
right.
That wasn't the first fucking one. That was like three people deep. But I don't know how it got started. It was probably fucking one of the Cobras that came up with this genius fucking idea. They would take beer or booze or whatever they had in the bottle and splash it on the dome and then run under and drink what dripped
Suck,
up.
suck, suck.
Yeah.
Then came the urine.
Yeah. And then
Oh God.
Trey vanished for
Ever-
like 4 minutes and came back with a very, very full bottle of tequila.
It started going.
I think was tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah, tequila. Kind of like the Fat Mike prank, but actually was piss. And splashed it on the fucking dome just as Aaron from Prima Donna gets under to take his shot, gets not only drippings of the piss, but as Steph so succinctly demonstrated, he wasn't gentle with his spraying of the bottle. So Aaron got a face full of fucking piss and immediately started
He had
puking.
no idea.
No, he had no idea what was about to fucking hit him. He was so clueless. And it couldn't have happened to a fucking nicer fucking dude. Like, he did not deserve that. Like, you or me, okay, I get it. Like, we're shitheads. But
I did it once. I admit to the once. I don't know whether it's before or after, and I'll leave that to history. I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? But like, Aaron's a fucking sweetheart. So like, when that happened, we all just felt horrible. So fucking Serena Williams got up and left. Like, she didn't even fucking say goodbye. She was just like, "I'm out of this fucking room. This is fucking disgusting. Who the fuck are these stupid white boys?" Like, It was bad.
Same.
Oh, she's a big fan now. I mean, she called
Oh
us
yeah,
and
no,
said,
she loves
"Hey,
the music. She fucking hates
yeah."
us.
She just didn't
Oh.
like the after party.
Yeah.
But we all got pictures with Serena Williams. Yay, yay tennis. But
Yeah, no, that was fucking weird. But that was actually before the light jug when Billy was still there. That's how I found out about Pin of Gunpowder at Gilman.
right.
Because I was Michael. I was talking with him down in the basement, and I was like, "When the fuck is Pinhead Gunpowder gonna play again?" And he's like, "Actually, we're gonna do a
Something
show,
coming up in February
yeah,
or whatever it
at
was.
Gilman in February."
Shit, you think that's a
Alright.
rhetorical question?
Yeah, I expected to shut the fuck up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So they played Gilman, and did you go to that stuff?
I went to one Gilman. Was that where Baby Hugh was hanging out with him? I was really sick and I actually slept in the back of my wife's car. So I missed the entirety of that show.
Yeah,
got
that
food
probably
poisoning.
was.
I think that was it. Some chick was like screaming Billy's name. It was
Oh yeah, that has to have
yeah.
been it.
So I was so sick. Tanya Elders with her. She actually took me back to her car and just said, "Sleep there, we'll be fine." But yeah, I don't know why. I think we went to where's the place across the street because everyone ate there. Like Green
Oh, that
Day ate
shitty
there.
donut place.
No, it was like a restaurant right across the street. It
Oh,
was
the
like,
brewery.
the brewery. Forget what it was.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'd eaten something and I just got really, really sick really, really quick. And I actually slept in the back of my wife's car. Missed the entire show.
Oh man.
And I was fine with that. I just couldn't fucking deal with people at the moment. And when you got Green Day fans just screaming in your ear, I was just like, that's not fun anyway.
dude, they're fucking
And yet you have
nuts.
with Brian.
Like they're it's no joke. Like they're literally they're called Green Day stalkers. Like they're fucking nuts, man. Like they do some crazy ass shit that like I don't even want to get into because it's fucking just you know I've told you some of the shit that they've done. Steph knows because he's been privy to it.
I just
Allegedly.
witness it and I'm like, all right, I like the band.
But
I
I would
don't
never-
like the band.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be in their fucking face. I like their music. And if I get to hang out with them, that's cool. But I have no interest in like being, oh my God, let me suck your balls because they
Yeah.
just taste so tender and taco-ish. That's not going to happen. You know, I don't want to meet Slash, by the way. You know, most people want to meet them. I do not want to meet Slash because I will be that piece of shit. It's like, oh my God, Slash, you're so wonderful. Let me suck your balls while you play Godfather. You know, it wouldn't end well. That's the thing. It wouldn't portray me in my best light. So I never want to meet anyone famous unless it's someone I don't really care about. But I like the music. But
That's a good way to look at it. I look at it like they're just regular dudes with fucking cool jobs.
and hella money.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Hella money and access to really good cocaine. Like, not the
Sure.
shit we were buying in Crockett.
The shit in Crockett, jeez.
This is
I do have to say,
pre-fentanyl as well.
I'm gonna bring up McTiernan again. Like, how is that fool alive? I watched him do a fucking 8-ball by himself in a night
But you
and
know
not
what?
die.
He fed his cat first. And that's what I respect about Sean. It was always like cat food, cocaine, food, rent, pay Steph back, pay whoever else owed me money back, and then whatever else was left was booze. But he had a hierarchy of needs. It was always cocaine. Actually, it was always cat food, then cocaine. To be fair to McTiernan, he put his cat first. So
Hey, I respect that.
Yeah, I love that dude. But,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
it's the only one of the Cobras I'll lend money to because I know I'll get it back.
isn't Michael like working now?
I have no fucking idea. I probably shouldn't talk about this, but me and Michael had an incident, and we've never actually seen each other since that incident. We're talking, but since the incident, we've never seen each other. So it'll be interesting our next meeting.
Well, we can talk about that later. But
Oh, I want Chino to be on a podcast, and we can talk about that.
I've
That
heard
will
that.
actually
I'm down. Like,
that
are
will
you?
be a that will be a podcast on its own. I don't want to. I'll let Chino talk about it because yeah, I don't want to badmouth the guy.
All right.
But we had an incident, and I think he will come online and talk about it.
All
But
right.
we'll leave it at that for now.
You cool with that, Michael?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Like fee? Oh,
I'm
There's only one fucking Michael here.
well, actually, we're talking about Chino, so there's technically
That's
Exactly.
two
true. Yeah,
Michaels.
that's true.
So,
Yeah.
excuse me
Touche.
from listener.
Touche. So hey, if you're cool with it, I'm cool with it.
yeah.
So,
No, I don't want to talk shit about other people unless they're there, so we get a full
Again,
representation
respectable.
of the what went down. But yeah, I was super mad again. Actually, I'm a grumpy old bastard, basically. So
I think we
Are
all.
we?
I don't think I ever unleashed on you, Fee.
No,
Um,
I haven't.
we had a
given you
couple
reason
of
to.
drunken arguments, but no real fisticuffs that I can think of. Or that I was sober
No.
for.
No. You tried to fucking punch me in Vegas, and
Well, I
ended up
can't
doing
fucking
great
see
shit.
anyway, so
Yeah, that was again
That's a whole-
another episode.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do the Michael and Steph episode, and then
Mason has to be on this too because Mason witnessed the whole thing. So it's good to have an independent auditor of events.
dude, however many fucking people we can fit on this screen, we fit on this fucking screen. Like that's the show.
But you know what?
We do what
We
we
ain't
want.
fucking using Zoom next time. I can tell you that much.
Hey.
All right,
We're gonna
sorry,
do
Zoom.
the fucking stream farm or whatever it's called, StreamYard, and
Okay,
fucking do it properly with production
figure-
quality. None of this Brian Fee, oh, I found a cigarette on the floor bullshit, and let's roll with that. Let's do it properly. Let's monetize this shit, baby.
I'm not denying none of that shit, but like,
It is very in character, I have to say.
No, it is. If you could find the worst fucking way to portray any story, there's your man. Hey, gotta get pizza before we talk anything else. You know, it's like,
that is a lie. I can tell you that right now because I never had pizza on the West Coast because I fucking hate West Coast pizza.
you've been to Four Corners and you've eaten Four Corners, so shut the fuck up.
Did I?
You've been to Four Corners.
Thus
You know where it
proving-
is. You know what it is. You've fucking
Yeah.
eaten it.
I don't remember eating Four Corners pizza. Proving earlier my fucking statement about the height of alcoholism.
Right.
It's dark.
You've eaten Four Corners pizza because that was the only fucking food we could get at Tuts. Except popcorn occasionally.
Ah, okay.
So you've eaten that. I don't give a flying fuck. In fact,
Okay.
we've taken you there. Think with Vanessa and you puked. I might be wrong on that.
No, I remember puking. I don't remember.
We
I remember
had
ordering Taco
we had a
Bell.
reunion a few years ago, like maybe
Yeah.
eight years ago after you'd originally been here and you puked.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. It was a fucking great time. I'm not
It
knocking.
was. I wouldn't say it was great.
Well,
It was.
Yeah.
It was a time.
It
We
was
were
a
all
time.
there.
it was fun.
We
I
had
had
some
good
fun
times.
times, but I also think we had some pretty fucking shit times too.
Oh yeah, oh, absolutely.
I used to have to get to work at 7 a.m. every morning, and we'd be at Tuts at 2 a.m. My wife would have to not drunk drive after drinking. And then we would have to get up 5 hours after we slumped into bed and go to fucking work in San Francisco. It was not the best of times, but we did it every fucking day. Meanwhile, this schmuck here has slept all day and just turned to the bar, while most of us have a productive lifestyle.
No, I didn't work at the bar. Oh, return to the bar. Yes.
Return to the bar, not
Yeah.
work the bar.
Yeah.
Work
Yeah, no,
was not in your vocabulary at that point.
No.
It was like survive was in your vocabulary. But
Hey, I made it.
no, as we said, cockroaches, Brian Free, nuclear war,
Keith,
anything that's left.
me, Keith Richards, cockroaches, and Twinkies.
Dude,
And
you
the
survived
Twinkies-
cancer.
I will survive everything. I'm invincible.
No, but you told us you survived cancer just because you have some fucking tooth decay thing at the time, and it was a running story. You thought you had cancer of a tooth. I survived cancer. We don't believe that shit.
The gut? No, the leukoplakias.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was
whole-
tooth decay.
Well, yes, there is tooth decay.
Anyway, I love the line. It's like you thought you had cancer because you had a sore tooth. And
Well, yeah,
that was a lie.
I had to get a friggin' biopsy.
No, I loved it. It was just like I said, my friend has survived cancer, even though he had just a fucking dicky tooth or something. But it was fun. I can't believe you don't remember that. What was like a big thing in Vegas when dudes were wearing dress and you survived cancer? That was like,
Also, Vegas for a week. I'm surprised you remember anything.
well, remember, I went home for 2 days, had to go to work, then come back. You, Aaron,
That's right.
McTiernan, and what was her name? Jenna. You, McTiernan, Jenna, and Aaron went up there. Was there
And-
anyone else?
And Chino. Because Chino almost murdered fucking Aaron the first night.
Correct. I forgot Chino.
And that was fun. That was a fun experience because that was the first time I'd ever gone anywhere
Fun.
with them.
hmm
Was going to LA. And then immediately leaving LA, going to Vegas, which is the whole story in itself. But that was the first time that I'd been out of Crockett with these people. And the
Me
first thing
too.
that happens, the first fucking thing that happens is Michael is trying to fucking strangle Aaron and following Aaron around with this look of daggers. And I asked Sean, I'm like, yo, should I get involved? He was like, no, he
Let
does
him-
it sometimes. I was like, oh, all right, that's cool. And Sean goes, he's harmless though. It's fine.
But you remember at our party, right? Aaron and Chino were going at it.
Yeah.
And then Aaron was like, you won't hit me. And then Chino just went, and then Aaron's like, you fucking hit me. You fucking hit me. And I was like, you mouth it up. What else is he going to do? He's going to hit you, shut you up. That's Aaron.
Yeah. So I'm sure I'm not pointing fingers at either one of them. I'm just saying
No.
this is the first fucking encounter that I have with them outside of the bar.
Without us, too. Me and Rach had to go home for 2 days. I had to go to work for 2 days. We had to board the dogs because they were staying somewhere else. Then we flew out to Vegas. Meanwhile, you guys have been there from LA to Vegas and we had a little respite.
Yeah. Yeah, we
that
had
was
3
horrible.
days. We had 3 days in Vegas to just
And there's also a story I
Watchers.
can't talk about there too, but it's a funny one. And I think you know what I'm talking about now, don't you? The condom on the floor, which I'm really not going to go into. But Sean McTiernan thought he'd done something really bad, and it turned out not to be him.
Yeah, no, and I love that. Like he literally checked. He's like, wait, did I? Like
Was that me? Hey,
God.
woman who I won't mention, did I do anything to you? And she's like, no, you're good, man. Wasn't you? Oh, it's literally the craziest shit.
Yeah,
Like, you could not write this in a book and expect people to believe it.
right.
And this all happened in like 5 days with people who didn't really know each other. It was like me and Rach, and then was Aaron, Michael, Sean, girl begins with J, girl begins with B.
Yeah,
And we were all there and having fun, and it was just kind of weird shit that just wouldn't happen in normal society. And dudes are wearing dresses.
yeah, yeah.
And those are the best stories.
And that probably segues into our next pod,
Yeah, the next episode.
because I think we're probably running out of time here. And the production quality was shit. I think we can work on that. I think the chronology was shit too, but we can also work on that. But I like the idea of just reminiscing about shit that actually happened,
Yeah,
but most people think would not have happened in any way, shape, or form, especially in the condensed time frame that we did it.
yeah. I say all the time, like we should have either been dead or in jail because there's no way we should have survived all
Not even
that.
that. I should have been in jail for driving my wife's car blind and drunk at 100 miles an hour while my enabler was shitting himself for enabling me to do that.